At Gaugamela, the land favored Persia.
Against numbers, Alexander placed order.
Persia trusted numbers, and numbers demanded space.
Alexander answered numbers with discipline.
Alexander did not move forward. He moved sideways and forced Persia to follow. Alexander did not move forward. He moved sideways and forced Persia to follow.
At this point, the Macedonian cavalry committed to the opening.
The pressure did not come from force alone, but from momentum and alignment. From within the Persian line, pressure mounted, a terrible force without direction.
Command reacted, but the battlefield moved faster than orders.
When structure failed, the center could no longer hold. From the highest command, the field could be seen, but no longer shaped. The decision was not to win, but to preserve what remained.
Once the line broke, the army could no longer exist as one.
When resistance ended on the field, authority moved toward the cities.
Where the land favored defense, control replaced aggression.
The order was given to halt. Narrow ground favors ambush, not pursuit.
The city was taken, not broken.
The population was not displaced. Their customs were left untouched. Order returned because life was allowed to continue.
Power does not enter a city by force alone. It enters by keeping what already stands.
He addressed the city not as a conqueror, but as a guarantor of order. Temples would remain.
The battle was over. What followed was organization. Authority was secured not by celebration, but by structure.
Reward followed discipline, not to celebrate victory, but to secure loyalty. The city was secured. The war was not yet finished. Power now moved east, in pursuit of a fleeing crown.
The pursuit was not a charge. It was a march, measured in distance, supply, and endurance. The camp covered vast ground, yet held no ground at all.
Darius stood before what remained of his army and named the coming day not a retreat, but a final stand.
At dawn, the field held its breath. Two armies faced each other, separated only by distance.
He rode the line to be seen, not to be heard. Presence, not words, held the formation together. Speed now replaced patience, not for impact, but to force the field to bend.
The archers did not wait for impact. They measured distance and chose the moment to slow what was coming.
Distance vanished. Momentum decided who would give way first.
The signal needed no words. An army moved, not as men, but as one will. Across the field, the answer came. Not subtle, not restrained. An empire moved forward on command. From above, the battle lost its faces. What remained was pressure, applied, resisted, and reapplied. When space disappeared, formation became fate. The first line did not fall, it bent, then gave way.
Once cohesion failed, fear did the rest.
The line did not retreat together. It came apart.
When the command withdrew, the army understood the truth. The battle was already lost.
Victory on the field was complete, but the war would not end there. Power was still moving, and it had to be followed. Speed had done its work. Now geometry decided the outcome. Power stood surrounded, not struck, but contained. Cornered by speed and distance, power faced a choice: to be taken or to stand. The blade did not need to fall. Power had already done so. No walls were breached. No gates were forced. Power entered Babylon because it was already accepted.
He did not speak. He did not need to. Babylon understood. The age of conquest had ended. The age of rule had begun.